What's up, everybody? Welcome into my MLB The Show 16 franchise with the Chicago White Sox. This is game number 34 of the 2016 season. If you haven't watched any of the other games, you can go ahead and check out the playlist on my channel that has the rest of the games in the 2016 season in it. If you don't watch my videos regularly and you don't know my thing, I play every game of the franchise. The only games that haven't been posted are because I lost some footage earlier in the season. I don't know what happened, but that's kind of the risk you run when you're dealing with technology. But other than that, I've played and uploaded every single game of the 2016 season, and I will continue to do so all throughout the rest of this White Sox franchise. And I'm doing the same thing with the Braves in my franchise in MLB The Show 17. So go check that out as well. I have game number 34 here, and then game number 35. Before everything switches over to MLB The Show 17, I've transferred everything over. I've played a couple games, and I'm really excited to get that going in the new iteration on the channel. All right, so getting to the game at hand here. Something that I've really prided myself on in this season has been my ability to challenge plays and overturn things going on in the field. This one, nothing really happened, nothing came of it. But I just wanted to highlight the fact that I did challenge a play, and it did end up getting overturned. So I like that they added that in. If you see something that you don't necessarily agree with, kind of just mash the square button, and then your manager will run out and start flailing his arms at the umpires, and you'll get a chance to challenge the play, and maybe it'll get overturned, and maybe it won't. But that's you got to find out. So here's the White Sox pounding out some runs here early in the game. There was a double by Justin Morneau, then a couple more base hits to put the White Sox on the board early, 1-0 against the Texas Rangers here in Texas. I think I played a series against the Rangers earlier in the season, and it went pretty well. I honestly don't remember, but this series didn't go too bad. As you can see here. I think I talked at one point about leaving Tim Anderson in the minors, but with the injury to Jose Abreu, that kind of shaking up the lineup a little bit, I figured, why not? Going to call up Tim Anderson. So he is with the Major League team now. He had his first career Major League hit right here on that base hit up the middle. So they tossed the ball over to first base coach Joel McEwing, and they get that ball out of play, which I thought was kind of a fun addition and a fun feature to this game. So yeah, gonna try to get plenty of milestones, plenty of fun things happening with Tim Anderson. Maybe an American League Rookie of the Year when all things are said and done. But we're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm gonna do my best with Tim Anderson. Obviously, I try to do my best with every player on the team, but I feel like I need to do really good with Tim Anderson and get that Rookie of the Year or something. So here we go. Sox adding some more runs here. They're now up by a score of 4-0. With John Danks on the mound. He is rolling against the Rangers. One funny thing that I kind of... Maybe I need to leave it for the next episode. Or the first episode of MLB The Show 17. There's some players that are in MLB The Show 16 that aren't in MLB The Show 17 anymore because they retired. And, yeah, it's really funny what happened. So I'm just going to wait and see. And I'll let you guys find out about that when it happens. I am going to the White Sox opening day today, and I am really excited about that. The game is at 1:10 p.m. It was supposed to be yesterday, but it ended up getting rained out. I talked to my dad and said, hey, if it gets rained out, I can grab some tickets for cheap and we can go to the game tomorrow. So they did end up canceling the game and postponing it, and I found good tickets. So I'll be bringing my camera and posting like a quote-unquote vlog about that. So I'm really excited. I've never been to an MLB opening day. And yeah, I am stoked beyond... I'm so stoked that I'm using a term that surfers would use. And I'm not even a surfer. I'm from the suburbs of Chicago. I'm about as far away from a surf-worthy beach as you could get. Stuck here in the middle of the country. But I think if I was a surfer, I'd be saying things like stoked and tubular and pitted and what else? Dude, don't spill that pina colada on my shorts. Do surfers say that? I feel like that's something surfers would say. If you know something that a surfer would say, post it in the comments. That'll be our fun little interaction for today. All right, so we're moving over, handing the game over to the bullpen. We got Zach Putnam on for this one. The score is a little bit closer now. 5-3. Danks kind of got himself into a little bit of trouble, and by that I mean I got myself into trouble pitching as John Danks. How about this backup by Jonathan Lucroy there? And what the heck was that wild throw, Brett Laurie? But yeah, Lucroy coming in clutch with the backup and holding that runner to one base. And then nothing ended up happening, which is really good, so Putnam got out of that jam. Yeah. What else do I want to talk about? Anything good going on lately? I went and saw Bastille today. They were really good. If you don't like Bastille, that's okay. I like Bastille. So Nate Jones is now in the game at the bottom of the 8th inning. And I think this is when the Rangers kind of start to put together a late game run at something meaningful. Didn't get the out at the plate there. That was kind of bogus. I don't know if I've mentioned this on the channel before, but the one thing that I really love in baseball video games is an out at the plate. There's very few things in baseball video games that are as exciting as nailing a runner at the plate. And yeah, it's just something that I've always enjoyed. Anytime it happens, I kind of set my controller down and jump up and do a fist pump. Yeah, so unfortunately it didn't happen that time, but hopefully a couple times throughout the season it will happen. So here's David Robertson coming in, my closer. You can see right there. He's got an ERA of 0. Opposing batters can hardly touch him. He's got 7 saves in 7.1 innings, and this will be his 8th save in 8.1 innings. Finishing up the game with this grounder to second base, and that'll be it. The White Sox won. Look at that. We won a game. High five to all of you watching, and high five. Here, let me high five. That was me high-fiving myself for getting that victory, and all the boys out in center field do their little back bump thing. Is bumping backs the new thing? Let's get that going. Let's start bumping people's backs. So we're self-high fives, the homeschooled high five, back bumping. Things surfers say. We accomplished a lot in this episode, you guys, and I'm very proud of what's going on. Something that I haven't mentioned yet, and I can't believe I haven't mentioned, is the fact that I've hit 100 subscribers. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that has subscribed to my channel. The guys that watch my videos day in and day out, you know who you are. That number is starting to grow a little bit. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces in the comments every day. And I just want to say thank you for supporting me and what I do. I'm passionate about baseball, and I hope that comes across in my videos. I love just sitting and talking about baseball, and I love sitting and talking about nothing also when the video goes past and into blackness, which is about to do here. But so yeah, for 100 subscribers, I think I'm going to do some sort of giveaway. I'm going to give away, I think, a PlayStation Network card and some baseball cards, maybe an autographed card or two that I pulled in a box recently. But I want to do something to say thank you to my subscribers for getting me to 100 subscribers. And that number keeps growing daily, and I'm just so thankful that that I have a channel that's dedicated only to baseball, and that people just want to sit and watch, because that is something that I wanted, and nobody had that. So I thought, hey, I have the resources and the capabilities and sort of the knowledge. I'm going to do it and provide that for people. So thank you for 100 subscribers here on Digital Chalk Lines. Here's to the next 100 and then hopefully more. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. What a weird sign off. I never sign off. In fact, I'm going to leave my microphone on. And, man, I really want some goldfish crackers. Can I get some? I have goldfish. I bought goldfish crackers, and I'm storing them. Okay, you know what's great about being an adult? You can buy your own snacks. So I have currently accessible from my bed. I see a bag of Cheetos. I see a family-sized box of white cheddar Cheez-Its. I see a family-sized box of flavor-blasted goldfish. And I see, believe it or not, party-size bag of nacho cheese Doritos. I also have a 12-pack of Pepsi Max here, which, I'm trying to cut back on sugar because it's good for me, and it won't rot my teeth as much or at all, but it's got aspartame in there, and, I mean, that's not good.